Today, we're making zucchini boats with homemade pork chorizo and serving it with cornbread.
Do you have any recipes for low-cal dinners?
Today, we're making zucchini boats with homemade turkey chorizo and serving it with black beans and rice. And it's under 500 calories. If you want to make this, the ingredient list and its inspiration is in the description below.
Let's get started making those boats. First, we'll cut our zucchini in half and start scraping out the centers. And then we'll add a little salt to pull the moisture out so that this fruit stays firm when it cooks. Yes, zucchini is technically not a vegetable. Botanically, it develops from the flower of the plant, just like tomatoes and peppers. But I'm not going to deny it, its flavor is definitely more like a vegetable. And now you're ready to throw them into the air fryer at 400 degrees for around 6 minutes, just to soften them up. And now, let's grab our chorizo seasoning.
No packet for you. Create your own flavor. You know, let's just make our own seasoning. Nothing wrong with packets, just not today.
Our flavoring base is very similar to basic taco-like seasonings. You're going to start out with your chili powder and cumin. However, for chorizo, we're going to add smoked paprika, garlic powder, and oregano, and a pinch of salt. See, chorizo isn't just meat, it's all about that spice profile. And now let's prep the meat. We're going to be using ground turkey to keep those calories down. But here's another addition for chorizo: vinegar. A splash of apple cider vinegar helps brighten the flavor and distribute the spices. So now let's mix in our own seasoning. And we're ready to cook. Of course, we're going to start out with some onions, and then we're going to go ahead and add our seasoned turkey meat. We're going to throw in a little corn for sweetness, and we'll go ahead and use some of those zucchini centers so that nothing goes to waste. Now, we just break up the meat and let it brown. And while that's happening, let's go ahead and get started on these rice and beans.
But why are these so good together? Well, when the Columbian Exchange happened in 1492, rice and beans started appearing together in dishes across the Americas. Back then, all they knew was this is good and it's filling, and thrifty. But in the 1930s, scientists and nutrition researchers discovered that the two actually complement each other, and they come together to form a complete protein. So this cheat meal is actually pretty smart nutrition.
To start on these rice and beans, you know we got to start sauteing those onions in a little oil. And then we're actually going to throw in the rice because
toasting rice in oil adds flavor and keeps it from tasting flat.
While that's toasting, our turkey meat should be done. Let's taste it.
Need some more. It's getting there.
The benefit of cooking at home is that you get to make adjustments to the flavor.
Pretty much just did a coat of it on top.
While we let those spices settle a little bit, let's go ahead and keep our rice going. Now we add our broth, then our cumin, garlic powder, and chili powder, and then salt to taste. Give it a little mix, and then cover it up and let it cook for around 15 or 20 minutes. Let's see how many more adjustments I had to make to the meat. I'm trying to get it just right.
Got it right there.
Alright, let's go ahead and mix some cheese into our turkey filling, and then we're going to save a little bit of that cheese to top the boats off with. I put about 75 grams of filling in my turkey boats, and then you throw them back in the oven just long enough to melt that cheese. And while that's happening, we'll finish off our side dish by adding the beans to our toasted rice.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And it looks like everything is done.
Let's plate this baby. Kinda got an authentic plate.
Pretty good. It's got a real clean flavor. The zucchini got done just right. Still got a little crunch to it. Let's give it another bite. Yep. I think this is pretty good. Good clean meal. And it's got a lot left over. So you can probably, I know what it would really be good in. Of course it's not healthy anymore. It's not bad for you, but it's not technically as healthy. I mean, even with just one boat and the rice and beans, that's got a good bit of protein in it. And the calories are still actually very respectable, somewhere in that 450 range. But I gotta taste this real quick. Now it tastes like party food. That particular mix would go great with some good tortilla chips, because there's a lot left. This will make a good meal to have when you're having a bunch of people over. You make a bunch of the boats, then you take the rest of it, and then you just eat it with the chips and the meat. Hey, sounds like a plan to me. Let me know what y'all do with it. Try it out. Hey, soup it up, that's the whole point. So we're just a test kitchen, and we learn as we go. So I like this. And I always straighten up. Must be pretty good, because they came back and got seconds. Not only was it good, but it was healthy and thrifty. Feeding 4 people a good healthy dinner that comes in under 500 calories a serving and less than $3 a serving definitely passes the TTK test. So let me know what you think, and feel free to send me another recipe to try. Till next time.